Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be trying out a foundation for you. So the foundation that I'm going to be trying out today is the Nars Sheer Glow. Now I've got this in Serbia, but I also actually have it in Deville. Now Deville is my kind of like fake tan colour and Serbia is my everyday colour. Now this actually looks quite light when you pump it out, but actually it does oxidize on me, so for me I always have to go a little bit kind of lighter on these than I actually do normally, because I know they oxidize. I'm going to be having a little play as well today. I'm going to do a review. Well, I'm going to use my new beauty blender, which I bought this week, and see if I like the finish or not. I've had a little play with it, but not really like a proper play, just kind of like for concealer and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to prime my face. Today I'm going to also pop on some sun cream because I'm going out later. This is the Bioderma sun cream, which is SPF 50, which if you like me, you use a lot of like chemicals on your face, like acids and stuff, natural acids obviously, but if you do use those, you know, you need to protect yourself from the sun. And then I'm just going to go in with my primer from The Ordinary. This is like the most affordable primer that I own. It's so good. It's actually my favourite. I only need such a little bit just through my sort of T-zone area. Pop that on and then just push it out. And then I'm also going to go in with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is the one, I think, in Opal. Well, I don't know if it has a colour really, but it's like opally colour. It's the same colour sort of as their highlighter. Just kind of looks like this. It reminds me a little bit of the, what's it called? The strobe cream that MAC do, but it's just kind of a slightly warmer tone, and I'm just going to kind of put that over the top just to make the foundation look a little bit more dewy. Okay, so I'm going to give that a minute or two to settle in. Damp beauty blender and my Nars. So we always give them a little shake. And one pump. So as you can see, that is quite light. I sometimes mix in Serbia Deville with it if I am kind of in between fake tans, but at the moment I'm not using any fake tans. So also just going to go in with a tiny bit of concealer just under my eyes today, because I'm planning on doing some jazzy eye makeup later, and I want to get a nice base for that. Fab. And then I'm just going to go in and dot this on my face. I don't know why I do dots. It's just a thing that I do. Okay, and then we're just going to go in and blend that out. Oh, I love this blender. It's actually feels like denser than my Real Techniques one, but it feels like it's just a little bit better. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why. It just does. It doesn't feel as spongy like a normal sponge. It just feels a little bit more like you've got a bit more control over the application. Maybe it's because it's smaller. Okay, so that is the foundation on. I always think that this just looks beautiful. It really gives me a really nice kind of even base, a little bit dewy, not too much, like doesn't kind of look over wet. But what I do find with this foundation is that if I'm going to go in and do any other makeup, I really have to set it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in with my RCMA powder and a very small brush. The reason I prefer to go in with a smaller brush is because I find that if I have a really big brush, it just doesn't pat it on as well. I find that if I go in with a smaller brush, I just get a little bit more control and it's a bit easier sort of around the eye area, and you can pack on more product. So just there we go. So yeah, I just really like that powder. It works really well with just a small brush, and for me, that's enough at the moment. Okay, so I'm just going to do my contour and highlight and bronze, and I'll be right back. Okay everybody, so this is the finished look. As you can see, I've got a very bright red lip on today, just something different, something fun, a little pop of colour. I am going to do some eye makeup later, but I am saving that for another video because I'm treating myself today. So guys, I will pop back later and let you know how this foundation is holding up. It is about, let's check, 9:15. So, see you in a couple of hours. Hey everybody, so it's now 10 o'clock, just gone past 10. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sleepy. So I thought I'd do a foundation check-in with you, and so you guys can kind of see how it's looking. And to be fair, it's worn really evenly. I absolutely love this foundation. It hasn't clung to any dry patches. A little bit maybe is worn off where I might have just been touching my face during the day, because you can still see my highlighter on this side, but you can't see it on this side anymore. But yeah, really good. The other thing I was gonna say as well is that my eyes, this eyeshadow is literally, like, this eyeshadow has lasted so well. I mean, it has not creased one iota, like the tiniest creasing, nothing at all. Now I normally get a little bit of creasing, not a lot, but a little bit with a really good eyeshadow. This, nothing, absolutely nothing. So I'm going to try and do an everyday look with this eyeshadow palette, because if I can get an everyday look out of it, bloody hell, that is pretty good. Lipstick's gone. Maybe a little bit on this side, but other than that, it's gone. But yeah, I absolutely think this foundation is brilliant. I highly recommend it. Out of all the foundations I have, it is absolutely my favourite. It hasn't made me look greasy or patchy at all during the day. and there's like no caking, no horrible crusty lines, nothing, absolutely nothing. And it's now 10 o'clock, so yeah, fab foundation. Highly recommend it. If you get the chance to ever get yourself colour matched, go and do it. Make sure it doesn't oxidise on you like it does on me. If it does, get a different colour. But, you know, yeah, see how you get on with it. See if you can get a sample as well. If you can, go for it. Definitely, highly recommend it. And I'm absolutely still loving this eyeshadow palette today. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Although, like I said, it is a bit dark for me, but it's still really fun, so, you know. Anyway, guys, I hope you're having a fantastic evening, and I'll catch you all later. Bye!